One. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel! Before we get started, please like, subscribe, and give a huge thumbs up, and hit the notification bell for all new videos, and comment down below if you want to see any other videos like this one. So today, I will be filming a morning routine video. So, first off, I'm going to do my thing, and this is typically what I do every morning. And typically, it's more at like 5:30 or possibly even 5:20. That's when I particularly like to do my things, but typically that would be it. But today it's a little later because I wanted it to be a little later. So I love my morning routine because I drink coffee nowadays, and it helps me stay awake. And particularly whenever I go to school every morning, I have to make sure I am ready. I'm doing this.
I know. You can explain to them what you're doing?
Yeah. I am doing my poke. It's where I do this. It's a poke that I have to do every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is a thing I have to do. The poke helps with my metabolism. It's no longer for growth. It's just to keep my metabolism going. And one thing I do is I have to wind it to 32 clicks on the syringe. So 32 clicks means I am done. And I can put it into my area that I prefer. So I prefer it to do it on my belly, because when I did it on my legs, one time I missed a spot and it hurt so bad, it formed a bruise. So particularly, I do that, and the counting to 10 means I do it for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to take my poop gummies. So these are my poop gummies. And I take them daily to help with my poop.
Going potty.
Oh. Sorry guys. I love these morning routines for this very reason. Sorry guys, going potty. That was my dad. So that was my poop gummies. I have now to do my vitamin. This is my vitamin. And then I have my healthies. So the first thing I do is I have my Healthies, and I take my Healthies with water because the coffee doesn't taste very good with coffee and pills and my medication. Like my Healthies, that's what I called them earlier, is medication. Okay. And I have to take it with my vitamin. And now it is time to get to the actual fun part, making the coffee. So the first thing is I pick out a mug for my coffee. And today I will be going for let's see. Aha. This one right here. And then I pick out my thing. Like I take out 2 Splendas. Wait, sorry, 2 sugars. And that you hear is to help the sugar not go flying everywhere when I open it. And this is every morning that I do this. And if you don't shake your sugar packets, that's okay. You don't have to. It's my preference. I like to have a particularly set routine. It varies though. And that's what happens. Then I squirt in a couple of bits of this. And then I typically take the sugar packet trash and throw it away, like so. And then I add in the amount of coffee I want. And that's typically how much I do. I don't do it all the way because it's something I don't particularly want to do. This is how much I have. And then I have my creamers. So I do it.
She's up. She's up.
And I add in that much. That's good. This morning I'm trying to hurry because it's my sister's birthday. And that's why I'm trying to hurry. So that's why everything is going at a fast pace now because they said she's up. Nice. I'm still vlogging. So typically on a regular school day, it makes sense that I would be up early. getting up early for me is fine. Like, I like to wake up early because it helps me feel the rush of getting up. Not like rush in time, but rush in like the feeling I have of waking up after a long night's sleep. And that's typically how much I like getting up. I love getting up so much. And I stir my coffee to make sure it's good and stirred. And then I drink a little bit. Make sure it is perfect, and I make sure that it is every morning. That is a perfect coffee. And if you're not understanding why I do this every morning, it's because when I was in 8th grade, I started drinking coffee for exams, just to stay awake because I would have to study. And then in 9th grade, it got a habit for me, and then it got to this year. So I've been drinking coffee for what? 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And it's been a good thing that I have a morning routine to go with that. And this case is for my Poke, and it helps to show you what my Poke has to keep it safe. This is a lid on it. And the syringe gets wound up 32 times. And it actually is nice because it's a refrigerated Poke, so all I have to do is pull it out and then get it settled with the needle. And this is the needle. You put it back in here, it twists off, so you can put it safely away without poking yourself. Alright guys, that's it for my YouTube channel's routine this morning. Please tell anyone who you love to watch this. And as always, you are worth it. Bye bye.